Hi, I'm Jared with the Cool Guys out of Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to show you homeowners how to change your air filter. Believe it or not, some people don't know that there's an air filter that is attached somewhere in your HVAC system to keep all the dust and debris from going into your blower wheel, which is going to be down here, and even worse, going into your evaporator coil, which is behind here. It can cause a lot of problems if you don't have a filter. Then it can also cause a lot of problems if you have a dirty filter. So anyways, when you first start off to change your air filter, you're going to want to, there's a furnace switch that you'll find. This one is over here. It's just going to be a box. You're going to see electrical coming down to a switch on the furnace. Shut the switch off. So once you have the switch off, you won't have any air blowing through here, so it's going to be a lot easier to pull the filter out and put the new one back in. So this one here obviously just slides out. You can see that this one's pretty clean, but if it was dirty, you'd want to have another one to slide back in the slot. What a dirty filter can do to your furnace or air conditioner is, if it's too dirty, then the furnace will get too hot, it will overheat, then it will shut off. So once that happens so many times, usually it will go into a lockout and you just won't have any heat. Then it's just vice versa with the AC. If it gets too dirty, then your coil will get too cold. So your coil up here won't have the warm air from the house blowing over it. Basically, it just doesn't have that warm air, so it just gets colder and colder. Once it gets to freezing temperatures, all the condensation from your house freezes onto the coil, turns it into a block of ice. At that point in time, you'll notice water on the floor around your furnace. You'll be like, where's this water coming from? A lot of times it's from a frozen coil, and it's caused a lot of times from a dirty filter. There can be other causes, but those are going to be too technical. If your AC is not working and the filter was extremely dirty and you see water around your furnace, you're going to want to shut the furnace off, just keep the AC off, take the filter out, let it thaw for like a good 6 hours, and then when you go back to check it and turn it back on, first just turn the fan on the thermostat to make sure that the fan is blowing. If the fan is blowing, then you can try to turn your AC back on and see if it starts working again. It's probably going to take like 6 to 8 hours to get the temperature back down to where you had it set, especially if it's a really hot day. But a dirty filter can cause lots of issues. Another thing, if you don't see the air filter here on this, you're going to usually see a return air drop coming in on most furnaces just like this. You're usually going to see the furnaces or the furnace filter in this area where it turns into the furnace. A lot of times it'll be on top and you'll have to pull the filter out from the top. This one here is coming in from the side, obviously. You'll sometimes see ones with the door that will be here. You'll click off the door, the filter will be in there. Other times there'll be like a metal plate on top that will slide off. And if you don't see any type of filter situation over there, then you may have a furnace. It's probably going to be an older furnace because most new ones should have an air filter on the outside, but if you don't see it, then you'll want to take off the doors, and hopefully you have a filter then on the inside. Just on the other side of this here, you'll hopefully see a filter there. If you don't have a filter at all, you really should have someone come and install a filter for you, because you're just going to be ruining your system if you don't have a filter.